Hey YouTube, Rando here. Today I wanted to show off our, well, it's going to become our other bug out bag gun. We're going to throw it in one of the bug out bags just like you see here. I'm going to pick another one up for my wife because she wants one. And she tried laying claims to this one, but there's a no-go on that. She got the Burst of Thunder 380, so she's not getting this one yet. I put in an order for another one, so she'll be getting hers soon, and we'll be decking it out, and I'll show you that. This one, I'm going to keep in my bug out bag, just because it's so lightweight, and the ammo for it's so lightweight. But I also use it. I use it around the land for, pest control. I use it in the city for urban pest control with a certain type of round that we shoot out of it. I'll show that here in a minute. But it's the NAA, I forget the exact model numbers, like MSC or something, but it's a little mini revolver. It's a 22 long rifle, but it comes with a 22 Magnum conversion for it. So it'll shoot 22 LR, or it'll shoot 22 WMR. I like this gun. It is loaded, so I'll be very careful with it. We keep it loaded with pest rounds. It's kind of like a pellet almost. It's not a powdered charge. It's a gas charge. It's 20 grain bullet, perfect for popping rats or something like that. But it's not a self-defense round or anything like that. If I was to shoot myself with it on accident, it would hurt like hell. But it's not a lethal round, so I don't mind keeping it loaded while it's stored. I also made a little pouch for it that I carry with it, that I actually put it in and put it on my belt loop to carry it around whenever I'm on the land. Now I'll have my EDC with me, so I'll have either a 9mm or a 40 cal on my side, and I just use this one. It's cheaper to shoot, and if it's a snake, I have snake rounds for it. I have 22 Magnum snake rounds for it as well. But I use it just around, we live in the city, urban environment, so I use it around here because I can use it with these rounds, and it's ultra quiet. And this is how it sits in the bag. And then I keep this pouch with it, and I'll show you how I use that as well. This is a cool little gun. Yeah, I've shot it quite a bit now. I enjoy shooting it. I'm going to do a review on it. This isn't a review. This is just me showing you the gun. It's a break-apart gun. You pull the pin out and the cylinder drops, and that's how you reload and change it out. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to change the cylinders out on it. But I like this gun because the older ones, when it was loaded with a cartridge up top. This one has slots in it that's actually cut into the cylinder. You can see here these slots, and what that is it's a hammer lock, so you can actually lock this hammer in between rounds, because the problem was if you dropped it or something, the hammer could detonate the round if you just dropped it on the older ones. This one, the cylinder actually locks in between rounds, and it's kind of like a safety feature to keep it from accidental discharge. And that's another reason I don't mind keeping it loaded as well. Most of my guns that I use for pest control or self-defense, anything like that, stay loaded, and I just keep them locked up. This one has a little lock here, and I lock it inside my bug out bag, and then I lock the bug out bag itself. I actually have a lock that locks the zippers, so it's nice and locked up. My kids can't get to it or anything like that. I carry a couple kind of different rounds for it. I carry some 22 Magnum full metal jackets, and I carry some 22 Magnum self-defense rounds. This is more like it's a hollow point, of course, but it's more of a self-defense round than the full metal jackets. This will actually stop something if you had to use it. If it's all I had, it's all I had. And then these, if I can get one, these are the varmint rounds I use. It's called a hummingbird is what it's called. It's just a 20 grain pellet in there, and then this is filled with gas. It's a gas cartridge. It's not powder, and then I have some 5.22 high velocity hollow points in there as well, so I can fill it up one time with those. And then this is more of like a hunting round. It's a low velocity bullet. It is hollow point, but it's a low velocity, so it has better stopping power, like if you're trying to kill a rabbit or something like that, if you're hunting with it. I just carry these just as spare 22s because this is what I have. It could have been anything. I just wanted something that was dual purpose. I could use it for plinking, or I could use it for hunting if I had to. So I keep all together, there's 5 in here, 5 in 22 magnums. So I have 25 22 magnum rounds, and I have about 90 22 long rifle rounds. And what I've done is when I'm carrying this on the land in my pocket, I'll slide the pistol down back here, and this little pouch just zips up. Kind of makes it easier to carry. And then, you know, if I'm getting back into the deep woods where there's snakes and whatnot, I'll take it out, and I'll actually have it loaded with a 22 Magnum snake round, which is kind of like a small buckshot, and then I just put it on my belt like so, and the cylinder sits the other way so the bullets don't fall out. But also I carry a little LED flashlight in there as well, just if I'm having to change out the cylinders or something. I really like this gun. I'm going to do a review on this gun. Of course I like it. I'm buying another one. So I'm going to get some use out of these guns. I enjoy shooting them. They're actually pretty accurate if you practice at shooting them a little bit. They're not far off. They do sell a laser sight for it as well. And they sell like a little bayonet. I mean, you could really just deck this gun out if you wanted to. I'm not. I'm going to get the laser sight from my wife just so she can have one. And I don't think she's going to carry it. Like as an EDC backup, she's going to keep carrying the 380 and that's it. But eventually, if she wanted to, she could, you know, throw it in her purse and have it as a backup. And it's a 5-round gun. It's not like a Derringer. You don't just get 2 rounds in it or 1 round. It's 5 shots before you run out of bullets. So what I carry in it right here is just the hummingbirds, because this is for around the house. And I got 4 shots of hummingbirds and then 1 shot of Remington hollow point in there, and that's the last bullet. So I know the first 4 bullets are going to be ultra quiet. I don't mind shooting them around the house. Nobody calls the cops, anything like that. It's kind of, well, with the shorter barrel, it is a little bit loud. It kind of sounds like maybe a small black cat or something like that. But if you shoot those rounds in like a 10-22 or something, I mean, it sounds like a silenced weapon. It sounds like a BB gun, whereas this sounds like a Benjamin pellet gun. You know, a good high-powered pellet gun can sound like a 22 sometimes. And that's about what these rounds sound like out of this barrel. So we're going to get a review out on this just as quick as we can get it. And then when I get the new one, when I start getting parts for it, we're going to deck it out and show it off. You know, I don't like doing gun videos, but I agreed that I would do gun videos on any new guns I get. I'm not going to go through my safes and show off what I have or anything like that. And, most of my guns are stored for long-term storage. They're put up. They're more of collector's items to me than anything. But the new ones that I'm going to be shooting and stuff like that, because I've decided I'm not going to buy any more just to put back. I have more guns than I'll ever need put back. And they're put back just as, like I say, collector's items. I don't prep with guns or anything. But I do want to show my new guns off, the ones I buy, the ones I get good deals on. I'll put them in the, you know, the prepper find videos, garage sale pawn shop finds, those kinds of videos. But I'm going to be doing reviews on the ones I get that I'm actually shooting a lot. Like I did a review on the P95 DC. That's my favorite pistol ever, and I did a review on it. So we're going to do small reviews. I should have a review on the 1022 teardown coming out, and then I'm going to do a review on this one as well. I just want to get a couple more rounds downrange before I do that. So that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.